Hello everyone, my name is Devesh and welcome to Election Yoda. Election Yoda is a web app that I have created as part of my final project requirement for the CS50 course. About Election Yoda, named after a beloved Star Wars character, is a web application that enables a user to build and conduct an election online. It runs a simple majority wins election in which the candidate with the highest number of votes wins. So, in India and across the world, there are many small and large organizations that conduct internal elections. For many organizations, this is a legal requirement. For example, the Indian Orthopedics Association has over 5,000 members across the country, and it conducts an internal election to elect its office bearers every year. The market for such an app is quite large. Professional organizations, as I mentioned, homeowners associations, universities, colleges, schools, and internal communities all conduct internal elections. Now we will look at the demo of the product. All right, welcome back. So this is the login screen for Election Yoda. This current user is the election officer who will build and run an election. He logs in, and I had registered this user earlier, so the app takes him directly to his dashboard where he can see the current election that he is conducting, which is the president of the Indian Orthopedic Association for 2024. The start date of that election was December 24th, and the election will come to an end on 6th of January. The election is currently active, that means voters can go and vote. You can also see the voter lists that he has uploaded. So currently he's uploaded this voter list 2023 with 9 voters. This was the upload date and time. Once he clicks see details, he's able to see the entire election in real time. You can see the voting patterns that totally out of the 9 voters, 8 voters have cast their vote, of which these are the voting results where Dr. Devesh Taneja with 4 votes is currently leading the election. He can also then see details of these voters. So he can see the entire list of the voters that are scheduled to vote in this election. He can see who has voted, the vote has gone to whom, and the timestamp of that vote. He can also see, for example, this voter has not currently voted. Similarly, he can see lists of voters that exclusively have not voted. In this case, this voter named Parv currently not voted. So the election officer can send him a reminder. And he can also see a list of voters that have voted. So he can send them a confirmation or a thank you note. Now going back, he can also stop this election if he needs to, for whatever reason. And then he can again go back in and start the election. So the election becomes active. Similarly, he can open the voter list and see the list of all the voters that are in the voter list. He can again delete the voter list if he needs to. Now we will look at the voter side interface. So this is the voter side interface. We have this voter parv@gmail.com that needs to register. So he is required to enter his email, his password, and confirm his password to register. He's then taken to a login screen where he would be required to log in using his username and password, and also enter the election ID for which he has to vote, and this election ID would be provided by the election officer. He signs in, and immediately he's taken to the voting page where he is shown the election ID number 16 The name of the election is President of IOA 2024, and this is the ballot question that requires his vote. Who should be the president of the Indian Orthopedic Association for 2024? These are the three options: Dr. Devesh Taneja, Dr. A.B. Singh, Dr. C.D. Kumar. Let's say he selects the vote for Dr. A.B. Singh and he submits the vote. And so election Yoda gives him a confirmation that your vote from the email address parv@gmail.com was successfully registered on this date and time. He can log out. Now we again go back to the election officer's dashboard to see if that vote was registered. So for this election, if we go and see the details, we will see that the ninth vote has been cast, and that vote has gone to Dr. A.B. Singh. So he now has 3 votes. If you look at the list of total voters, you will see that the vote for parv at gmail.com has been voted at the current timestamp. So this is how Election Yoda helps a user to conduct a free and fair election for their organization. Hope you liked it. Thank you very much. You can contact me at my email address devesh.taneja@gmail.com.